We're also streaming from your SuperTalk Mississippi app and, of course, your local SuperTalk Mississippi radio station. Joining us now is Matt Bowman. He is with the Jackson VA Regional Office. They're holding a large 4-day outreach event from November 1st, that's today, through the 4th, and they're looking for veterans to spread the word too. So, hey, Matt.
Hey, how you doing, Rebecca? Thanks for having me on.
I'm happy to do this because I think this is a really great event. It's over 4 days, and y'all have got a big mission to get out and find veterans and their families and to hopefully connect them with resources and jobs. So tell us everything behind it.
EDIs are economic development initiatives that the VA in Washington has started doing around the country. And what we do is we try to help veterans by telling them about benefits that they're eligible for. We try to grant benefits on the spot, to veterans that are eligible. We also have a job fair, a women's clinic, and then we also, do some virtual events on the first and the last day. These EDIs in various other parts of the country, we've hired dozens of veterans on the spot. We paired them up with employers. We're going to have, close to 30 employers at the Ag Museum tomorrow that are looking to hire veterans on the spot. We're going to have a claims clinic if you feel you're eligible for benefits, or if, you've heard about the PACT Act that was recently passed by Congress that has millions of dollars in veteran benefits that are payable to Mississippi veterans. You need to come out to the Ag Museum and find out what we can do to help you with it. We're also going to have a wonderful women's clinic with a lot of guest speakers. The VA Medical Center will be there giving COVID shots and flu shots, helping veterans get registered for their health care as well.
So lots of good things going on. You mentioned that's tomorrow at the Ag Museum, but then you've got something also going on at the Washington County Convention Center. Will it be the same thing, just in 2 different locations?
Yes, Rebecca, that's totally correct. We're going to pretty much, from tomorrow from 9 to 4, we've rented the entire Ag Museum. We have the Sparkman Auditorium, the Forestry Auditorium, and the Education Building. That's going to shut down at 4 tomorrow, and then we're going to be at the Washington County Convention Center from 10 a.m. to 4 on Thursday with the same deal. It's going to be a job fair, claims clinic. We're going to try to reach out to all those veterans in the Delta, and hopefully they'll get in there, and so we can tell them about what benefits that they're eligible for, get them registered for VA health care, and also, pair them up with an employer if they're actively looking for a job and looking for a place to work. So we're really excited, and we really appreciate you helping us get the word out on this.
Well, I think this is good stuff that all veterans should know that's available, and maybe you're not a veteran, but you got someone in your family who is. Does it matter how long you've been a veteran? I mean, maybe you were recently discharged or recently, retired, or does it matter if it's, 10 or 20 years ago from, your last active duty?
No, Rebecca, you bring up a good point, because a lot of the recent legislation that was passed in the PACT Act by Congress just recently in the last 2 or 3 months affects a lot of Vietnam veterans. It affects Gulf War veterans. It changes the whole playing field for so many veterans. So if you haven't interacted with the VA recently and you're a veteran, I would highly recommend that you come out and find out what's new and what benefits that you may be eligible for that you never knew you were eligible for. They're really, we're really trying to push and get the word out to make sure people know about what we can do for them.
What do I need to bring with me, Matt? I mean, I imagine I've never been in the military, but I'm just going to guess it's a lot of paperwork. You probably got a file somewhere with with a lot of things in it. So, is there anything specific I need to bring?
That's a good question, Rebecca. I mean, if you're looking for a job, I'd bring a copy of your DD Form 214 if you have it. If you have a current resume, that'd be good. If you're going to the job fair, if you're just a veteran trying to figure out what you're eligible for besides the job fair, I would just say your driver's license would be fine. If you remember your service number that you served under in the military, bring that with you too. It'll help us locate the records and pull you up in our system. But we're really excited. We have a lot of veterans registered already, and it's not too late to come out. 9 to 4 tomorrow at the Mississippi Ag Museum, and 10 to 4 on Thursday at the Washington County Convention Center.
I read too there may be some virtual options. Are there anything virtual this year, or how does that work if we can't get to either location?
Yeah, we have virtual presentations that are actually going on today. And you go to vaedi.com, vaedi.com. They're going on today and Friday. So if you're down in Gulfport and you can't make it to Jackson, you can't make it to the Washington County Convention Center, you can log on to vaedi.com and, get the information right there in the comfort of the couch at your house.
You mentioned that there was going to be job opportunities or a job fair there tomorrow, Matt, as well as in Washington County coming up later this week. What sort of jobs might you get hired on the spot if folks are trying to figure out maybe is there a fit for me in terms of age or abilities? Like what might be some that would be there that would be of interest for veterans?
We have a whole bunch of different jobs across the spectrum. We have law enforcement agencies. We have the VA, the state VA. They're looking for nurses. They're looking for truck drivers. They're looking for phone center operators. We're looking for all kinds of people across the spectrum. We have about 30 employers expected to come to Jackson. Have about 25 employers signed up for the Washington County Convention Center. So it's really, Rebecca, all sorts of jobs. No matter how much education or how little education or technical training you have, if you're looking for a job, we think we're going to have an employer that is looking for you at both locations.
Well, it sounds like something that, again, if you're a veteran, look into it. If you're not, and you know someone who is, a loved one, then let them know about it. Do you roughly know, Matt, about how many veterans we have in the state of Mississippi?
Oh, there's close to, 30,000 veterans in the state of Mississippi. Different areas of the state have more veterans. Some areas have less. The Delta is very heavily populated. There's a lot of veterans up there. So we're excited to be up there. Hinds County, Madison County, Rankin County has a tremendous population of veterans. So that was part of our targeting in setting up these EDIs in Jackson and in Washington County. We wanted to get to the veterans that aren't always able to see the VA. So we're really excited about the event. And we're really appreciative, to let you help us get the word out because we want as many veterans to be served during these great events this week as possible.
Well, I don't want any veteran to leave benefits on the table. I mean, you've earned it, right? Through your service. And so you don't know what you don't know is what I'm hearing you say, Matt. And so, yeah,
absolutely.
to check out. Yeah. And what was the website one more time if we want to go and find out everything?
Yeah, vaedi.com. That's vaedi.com. If you can't make any of the in-person events, you can just log on to that site for the virtual events that are going on right now till about 4:30, and then we have them going on all day Friday as well. So we're really excited to get out there this week.
All righty. Well, I hope you have a huge turnout. The weather holds out for you, and people take advantage of it. Matt, I appreciate your time here, and thank you.
Rebecca, thank you so much for having us on.
Absolutely. There you go. You don't want to leave something on the table. If it's your benefits, you get out there and sort of get it, which I